Hey everybody, welcome to today's holiday hormone challenge week. And today I think we're down almost to, I think we're either day 5 or day 6. I don't count the weekend, so I think we're day 5 here today on the holiday hormone challenge week. And we got a lot in store today for you guys. We have a live drawing that we're going to start with right after this, and then we're going to go into an incredible interview of a hormone transformation and where they're at now 9 months later. Just you wait. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Holiday Hormone Challenge. This is day 5 of the challenge. And I'm Maggie UMD, and I'm a functional and holistic medicine physician and the creator of Transform Protocol to transform any autoimmune disease naturally and your hormones. So today we are in the middle of our hormone challenge week, which ends on Wednesday. So this is the final countdown, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the last 3 days of our holiday hormone challenge week. And those of you who are watching right now, you're going to want to get in on the action. If you haven't registered, make sure you go to the top or the link below and register for this challenge, because you're going to be able to download our full guide, which is a hormone checklist, supplement trainings, and all the rules of the contest for ways to win for our daily drawings. We're going to be doing a special drawing today. So get ready, those of you watching. For all of you that enter something in the comment section right now, I am going to be doing a live drawing for one of the $100 gift cards for anybody that comments in the comment section right now. You can comment with what you're implementing right now in the hormone challenge. You can comment with what's already gone better. If you're an alumni and you're watching right now, tell us what symptoms have gotten better with your hormones as you finished our program or afterwards. And you can always tell us where you're watching from, everybody. So comment right now, get those comments going, because in a couple minutes, we're going to be drawing an extra drawing today. I want to make up for the weekend to you guys. So we're going to be doing one drawing for everybody that's already entered in the challenge with their I'm in post, or they've done a cruciferous challenge post, or they've commented under our live videos. There's going to be one drawing with that. Second drawing, which is bonus today, we're going to, out of somebody in the comment section, we're going to be drawing a winner for the additional $100 gift card that we're going to be giving away to the MYMD supplement store. So go ahead and comment away. I'd love to see what's going on. Let's take a quick look at the board right now. We've got, we got Pam Steiner, alumni here. Definitely less inflammation with balancing your hormones. I love that. Okay, so remember, you guys in the comment section are qualifying for a second drawing we're going to be doing today for an additional $100 gift card. While we're talking right now, what I'd love to do is, for those of you that have joined the challenge, I'd love to know, like, what have you already implemented? We've gone through holiday hormone strategy number 1, which is hydration, strategy number 2, which is more cruciferous vegetables, and number 3, we've talked about balancing your blood sugar with a really good before bed snack or golden balance before bed. Over the weekend, we went through tons of supplement trainings. You guys wanted supplement training, so we actually did tons of hormone supplement training over the weekend on Love Her, how to use Love Her, Balance Her, Relax Her, and Pro Omega 1000. And you guys already know about Golden Balance as well. So we did a whole bunch of supplement training over the weekend. If you had any questions that you posted there, we're going to be answering some supplement questions before we go into the trainings we're going to do today. I love the fact that, wow, if Pam's going to be the only one commenting in the comment section, Pam, you might be the winner. I love that. Okay, so what I would love is just going through some shout outs here. Who are the people that jumped into the challenge, and who are the people jumping in with the cruciferous vegetable challenge here? Let's take a quick look. I have some shout outs here. We got Kimberly N, who is got her coleslaw. You guys know I love slaws. So she's got extra carrots and some fresh ginger. Ginger's actually really great, Kim, because ginger really revs up your liver to help it detox and break down hormones. I love putting ginger. So I have ginger in Golden Balance, just so you guys know. It's one of the hidden secret forces in Golden Balance, but you can absolutely add it all over your food. Adding ginger to a slaw, great idea, Kimberly. I love that. That's worth 3 entries into our drawing that we're going into today. Leanne Clark, one of our alumni, air fried cauliflower for my cruciferous vegetables. That's 3 entries. I love it. I love the air fryer, Leanne. You know that. And a great way to get quick cooking of our cruciferous vegetables or even our root vegetables. You can do it as a tray bake in a tray, or you can go ahead and do it in the air fryer real quick. That's great. Maureen, my breakfast: eggs, avocado, gluten-free toast, and a handful of greens with a side of berries. Why not add, like you guys know, arugula, radicchio are cruciferous. You could add dandelion greens. Like, so there's, you can buy those greens, and easily the greens that she has could be like baby arugula, tons of cruciferous right there, right? Even asparagus left over from dinner. So that's the other thing, right? So that's another way to pump up. I love this beautiful breakfast. I would just say, when you choose the greens with it, pick the cruciferous, right? Who else is commenting here? Everybody commenting. Remember, you're entered into our separate drawing that we're going to do in a couple minutes. Of people in the comment section could win a $100 gift card. So you guys could comment. I would love to see what's going on. What's all going on here? Prather, oh my goodness, good to see you, friend. We got people, alumni in the program, and people that are in our Facebook group commenting up the wazoo right now. The board is lighting up. So remember, every single comment enters you into a separate drawing that we're going to do at the end of this, at the beginning, in a couple minutes. We're going to be doing a second challenge, second 100 gift card drawing. Now, Garcia, Tony says, chicken adobo from recipe book. Yes, in the program, I have a recipe book. You guys know I'm a foodie. Tony's in our program, and it's chicken adobo from the recipe book. I love chicken adobo. I cannot lie. And a big bowl of spinach with warm lemon water. That's awesome, Tony. Perfect. Bethany M says apple cinnamon pancakes. Okay, apple cinnamon pancakes, I assume gluten-free, a way to pump up the gluten, the cruciferous vegetables here. I would recommend that instead of potatoes, you could definitely use, you could actually roast root vegetables, including turnip in there. Turnip beets are really great. Turnips are actually really great for liver and hormone balancing. Sweet potatoes would be really great to roast and add to this. That would totally pump up the nutritional value here. So yes, you can have apple cinnamon pancakes that are gluten-free, but this does not contain any cruciferous vegetables, unfortunately. So we can pump up the cruciferous vegetables in this easy. Even a handful of baby arugula would do it. Cindy, hormone hack cruciferous veggies in a stir fry with coconut aminos for lunch. I love it. Easy peasy. And Cindy's using a iron skillet. You guys know that's my favorite in the program to help people get additional iron in through their diet, right? I love that we've got comments here where people like Amy is saying, I never ate cabbage. Not sure if I might like cabbage. Okay, try it. I mean, we got somebody here with cabbage steaks. I love cabbage steaks. And I also, there's green cabbage and there's purple cabbage. Purple cabbage also breaks down hormones and it looks beautiful. So I love making slaw out of purple cabbage too. That's really a great way to do. Maggie M has an I'm in post. That's 10 entries into the drawing. Daily drawings we're having. Lucinda, it has an I'm in post. That's 10 entries as well. Sari, one of the people in our program, is also jumping in. And we got Maggie B, who's has a question about some of the supplements here. So we're going to stop the screen share right now. So shout out to everybody who has been jumping in, the cruciferous entries. We have over 1,200 people who are in our Holiday Hormone Challenge right now that have entries in for today's drawing. So what I would love to do is I'm going to pull Stacia up. We're going to do a drawing first of somebody who has been playing full out with their I'm in post and with their cruciferous vegetable post. We're going to do our daily drawing for a winner right there. Stacia. Stacia is going to have all those names entered into our raffle drawing app. Who is the winner?
Mel Bendelli. Oh, I got that right. Mel, okay, you're the winner.
Melby, you're the winner. We'll be typing your name in there and then look at your message request inbox because you're the winner of a $100 gift card. Thanks, Melby, for playing full out. I'm sorry we're butchering your last name. I can't see it, but I'll call you Melby. You're our Melby in the Facebook group. You're the winner. And what I would love to do is I'm going to answer a couple questions from the supplement trainings over the weekend. And meanwhile, Stacia's going to gather all the names of people in the comments and do our second drawing for our $100 gift card. So keep those comments coming in.
Keep it coming.
All right, so we got some questions here. We got Maggie B, who actually asked a question, submitted a question under the supplement trainings. And her question was, can you use Balancer during the day and relax her at night? Maggie B, you are super smart because that's exactly how we use the Balancer and Relaxer in our program. So for people with estrogen dominance, for people with PCOS, for people with blood sugar problems, the balancer 2 in the morning and the relaxer 1 scoop at night is the killer combo for balancing blood sugar throughout the day and helping balance any hormone imbalance. So that is a great way to do it. 2 balancer in the morning, 1 scoop of relaxer at night, killer combo. I have a lot of alumni in the audience right now who are watching who's taken this combo. And if some of you can give your feedback to it, that'd be really amazing. But that's a killer combo, Maggie B. That's super smart. We got other questions that are coming in about supplements. Someone asked, how does Golden Balance on YouTube? We have a question right now. How does Golden Balance help with hormones at night? I actually have a whole training around that. So if you guys want me to replay the video training I did where I made Golden Balance and talked about the components in Golden Balance, write Golden Balance and Golden Balance training in chat. If there's enough of you, we'll play it later today for you guys. But short end of this is that Golden Balance has several herbs in there that are kick-ass for helping your liver break down hormones at night. Key. Okay, supplement herbs that kick ass. Number 2 is it's got collagen and coconut milk solids in there. So there's fat and protein in it. So it helps stabilizes your blood sugar throughout the night. Most hormones are actually made and balanced during the night. So if your blood sugar is stable throughout the night, your liver and your large intestine is working to break down hormones. That's why Golden Balance is literally the smoking gun for helping people balance their hormones. So Golden Balance, we have a training around that. If you're interested, type in chat that you're interested in seeing the Golden Balance training. But Golden Balance is key. And there's a lot of alumni here who have been on Golden Balance. Why don't you type in chat what your experience with Golden Balance is, how it helped, and how it changed your hormones. I actually just did a live behind the scenes interview with Liz A from our program. And I live streamed the behind the scenes into the group. And just so you guys know, right after we got off that interview, she actually told me that Golden Balance, she used Golden Balance and Relaxer at night right before bed. And that ended her decade-long with 20-year-long history of insomnia with what I call monkey brain, where she thinks and thinks and thinks. Those 2 products, the combination of those at night, ended her insomnia within a matter of a couple of weeks. So this is no joke. Golden Balance is really amazing. Joy, thank you for that comment. Helps me sleep through the night. Absolutely. Because your blood sugar is stable throughout the night. As your blood sugar is stable throughout the night, your liver starts to break down and balance your hormones. It makes and it breaks down hormones. And then your large intestine does the same. Most of that, 80% of that is happening throughout the night, just so you guys know. So you want to success pack this front end by eating a snack at night or taking some Golden Balance at night. That's a killer combo right there. So balancer in the morning, relaxer at night, and it's one combination to help balance blood sugars. Golden Balance is one product alone that you can do at night, or you could add a relaxer to it at night. There's a lot of different ways to play with some of these supplements, depending on your symptom and your results. And for those of you who don't know your results with your hormones and don't even understand what I'm talking about, MYHormone Masterclass was created so you get your hormones tested. You can learn what I'm talking about in video modules. And there's, at the end of MYHormone Masterclass, a consultation with me as well. And right now until Friday, we are running something super special for MYHormone Masterclass. So make sure you click the link and go over there and sign up before Friday for MYHormone Masterclass. Of course, MYHormone Masterclass is a program focused specifically only on hormones, whereas Transform Autoimmune, the main program, is the whole kit and caboodle of all 5 pillars. So if you're interested in learning more about our program, we're going to put a link here for you to chat our team about either MYHormone Masterclass or our Transform Autoimmune program. Now, let's take a look at some of these comments that are coming in. Let's look at the board. Melanie says, I've tried Golden Balance. I seem to sleep worse. So sugar seems to be an issue with me, though, and it has sugar. Nah, maybe that's not good for me before bed. That isn't the problem. You're going to have to sweeten it with something, and you can't have golden milk without something to sweeten. You can, but you might want to choke it down. So there is a minute amount of cane sugar that's in Golden Balance. That's probably not the reason someone would have a reaction. Just like any supplement, you can have a reaction to it. The other thing is it may have nothing to do with the supplement and just something else that's going on. But you do not typically sleep worse with Golden Balance at all. It's really an invitation for you to look deeper as to, was there something else that's going on? And how bad is your freaking blood sugar anyway before you went to bed, woman? Those are the things that we tackle in the program. So it's not one product, one solution only. There are multiple other causes that are tied with it. Other questions that are coming in. I got a question that's coming in off of one of our Facebook pages, and it says, why would fish oil have anything to do with hormone balance? Oh, okay. There's a whole training around that. And I'm going to have Stacia go ahead and make sure that we take the fish oil training and put a comment there to bring it to the top of the group for you guys. Watch the entire training around fish oil. And that explains it. But I can tell you right now that the omega-3 molecule in the cholesterol molecule that is in the fat molecule that is in fish oil, especially high quality fish oil, is the building blocks for hormones. Yeah, it's the building blocks for hormones. So in hormone balance, we're not just making hormones, we're also breaking down hormones properly so that they're balanced. So omegas, good quality fat is really important in what I call hormone genesis, which is how you make hormones. So we not only have to make it, we have to break it down properly to achieve hormone balance. And omega-3s, a quality one like Pro Omega 1000, is key to that. And by the way, if you watch that video training, you also see that the dosing and the quality for omega-3s in those with autoimmunity needs to be way high. All the literature is pointing to the fact that you have to have a high quality omega, and you want to take about 3,000 to 4,000 a day. It's called Pro Omega 1000 because each one is around 1,000. So in our program, I tell people to take 3,000 a day, 1 in the morning, 2 at night to get 3,000 in, and I assume that you get the additional 1,000 from your diet. So that to me, anybody with autoimmune disease, not just hormonal issues, want to take a total of 3,000 to 4,000 milligrams a day of a high quality omega like Pro Omega 1000. Okay. All right. So Stacia, we are going to do our, before we go into our trainings, we're going to do our final drawing for the day. We have an extra $100 card for anybody that entered in through our comment section. And we have between YouTube, Facebook pages, and our Facebook group, we have probably about 60, 70, 80 comments right now. So Stacia, we'd love for you to draw a name out of that group.
All right. We got Pam Steiner.
Pam Steiner, congratulations. Pam, congratulations. The first to comment, congratulations. You're the winner of the extra $100 gift card drawing for the MYMD supplement store. Check your message inbox. You're the winner. Congratulations, Pam. And then right now, what I want to do is, without further ado, we're going to go into the trainings today. We have two. One is we're going to go into what is MYHormone Masterclass. It's a short educational video about what MYHormone Masterclass is because a lot of you have questions about it. And the bonus offer on it ends this Friday. So we're going to play a training on that. Right after that, we are going into an interview. People are like, we want the whole kit and caboodle of stories from real people who've been through the programs and what their results were with hormones. So I'm loving that we're going to be sharing a interview with Pam M. And Pam graduated from our program like 9 months ago with severe rheumatoid arthritis. And if you haven't seen her first video interview, we will play that. We can play that in the group, and you guys can see where she is 9 months later. Because I tell everybody in all of our programs that your hormones, regardless of whether you're doing MYHormone Masterclass or Transform Autoimmune program, continues to get better over the course of the following year. It's not like one and done. Okay. On our Transform Autoimmune program is a 2-month online program to transform autoimmunity. But I tell people it's a launch pad to a year of continuous improvement. So Pam's interview, we're going to show where she is 9 months later with her RA and her hormones. So just you wait. And here we go, everybody. Hi there. You probably know by now that hormones are contributing to a huge part of your health symptoms. Hormones imbalance themselves can cause symptoms such as fatigue, brain fog, migraines, irritability, irregular or heavy bleeding, loss of libido, loss of hair, weight gain. So many of these symptoms in themselves are horrible. Worse yet, you also know that having hormone imbalance makes all the other symptoms around other health issues 10 times worse. So now more than ever, you're starting to realize too that there are solutions and ways to balance your hormones naturally. But how? So that's why for me, it's really important to point out MYHormone Masterclass and why it's different than anything else that you can do for hormones. First, number one is testing. You need to know what is the right testing, what's the best time, and that it's accurate. So we provide a testing kit, saliva testing kit, sent out to your home. You do in the comfort of home, and we tell you exactly when to do the testing at the right time so that the results are accurate. Number two, education. This is a self-paced, step-by-step program with video modules that you get to choose how long it takes for you to go through. And your learning is based upon your results. It's really important to get results that are personalized to you, so that we're in a world full of generalized advice that's personalized to no one. In order for it to personalize to you, you need your data, and you need to know how to apply that data with proper education. That's the second piece of my Hormone Masterclass, is the education. Third, mentorship. You need someone who's been through all of this. And I'm an MD here who specializes in hormone balancing to actually have a one-on-one consultation with you. So when you go through the data, the education, then you go through powerful mentorship and you're ready to kick ass, take names, and chew bubble gum on your hormone balance. And that's why a consultation is included with my Hormone Masterclass there. So hop on to MYHormoneMasterclass.com in the link above or below this video and check out what other people have to say who've been through our program and the feedback and the results that they've gotten. And I'll see you in my Hormone Masterclass.
Tested my hormones, I was like, holy cow. Like it was not what I expected, because I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll see a little bit of change because this is going to be gradual, but I was shocked. I mean, like that was like a happy day for me. Because
what shocked you? I'm Maggie UMD. I'm a functional and holistic medicine physician and the creator of Transform, protocol for turning around autoimmunity, and my Hormone Masterclass for achieving hormone balance. If you would like to learn more about balancing your hormones or turning around your autoimmunity, join our Facebook group, Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally. Give us a follow on Instagram or on a Facebook. Give us a thumbs up or just click subscribe. Today, we have a follow-up interview, Where Are They Now, with one of our alumni. Pamela is someone who's a teacher who was very active as an athlete, who was really struggling with a diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis, which was causing crippling pain. It put an end to her dreams of continuing physical fitness as an athlete. And it impacted even on her day as a teacher, being able to plan for her day with her students and being able to live her life to her fullest. Fatigue became crushing as a problem for her. We all know, if you haven't seen the interview already, there's a link to her interview about 2 months after the program, where she shared her experience that her pain went away. Yeah, her pain went away. And also her fatigue was really improving. But one of the things that I really wanted people to hear about and to understand is that I always tell people that in our program, if I do my job right, I'm going to teach you how to think like me so that you know how to troubleshoot this through the rest of your life. And that this program is a launch pad to the next year and the rest of your life in turning around autoimmunity. So of course, the question is going to be there is, are our alumni learning these skills to self-navigate? And number two, are their results sustainable? And number three, which is a big number three question, which is, I am big on hormones, and I am big on the fact that if you can learn to balance your hormones, that's a huge part in long-term autoimmune recovery. And hormone results always take more than a couple months to get. So I'm really interested today to see where 9 months later after the program, where's Pamela now with her hormone balance and what are her results now? Just you wait. I'd love for you to just refresh their memory and give us a little background as where were you before you even started our program about a year ago?
I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis a few years ago. My biggest problem that I had at the time was pain. It was daily. It was every day. There was things I couldn't do. I had a lot of fatigue, and I did not know that it was connected to that. I just assumed I have a busy schedule. I'm a teacher. I'm doing stuff after work all the time. And I just thought I was busy. So I was tired, and not realizing how bad it was until I started to feel better.
The pain level you had before you started program, 0 to 10, what level would you say it was?
When it was bad, it was a 10. When it was good, it was probably a 6 or 7. Mm-hmm. It just depended on the day and what I could manage and whether or not I was taking any anti-inflammatories or whatever. I decided to try to fix it.
And were you taking medications for the RA or any of your symptoms before you started the program?
Not when I started. I had started taking one medication that a rheumatologist recommended, and it didn't work at all. So I just stopped taking it. So
which medication was that hadn't worked on you?
I took methotrexate to start with.
Prior to this program, you would say, prior to you beginning coming down the RA, would you say that you were a really active, healthy individual?
Oh, absolutely. I was working out at the gym 6 days a week. I was active in several events and things that were going on in my life, and movement was never an issue for me. I was always active. I've always been an athlete.
I remember at the end of the program, which was about 8 months ago, what had changed, what had improved at the end of the program about 8 months ago?
Everything. Once I realized what was causing my pain, and I knew there was a cause, I just didn't know how to find it. Once I knew, it was almost immediate. Within a matter of days, I was almost pain-free. It took a few weeks once I started addressing the fatigue to actually get some energy back. I was able to start doing more things actively. I kind of just felt like I was starting to get my life back.
So refresh us on that interview. When you say once you figured out the cause within a couple of days, your pain was gone, what was that cause?
For me, it was food. That was the big thing.
Yeah.
I had a huge intolerance to dairy, which I suspected, but had no way of knowing.
Right.
It was something I tried to address with my rheumatologist, and they were like, no, that's got nothing to do with it. And I'm just like, I know it's food related. I knew when I would eat, I would swell, and, and then I would try to pinpoint it. I'm like, how do I pinpoint it when I've eaten 5 things? So I just had no way of knowing, but I knew just because of when my symptoms would get worse, that there was something related to the things I was
you
eating.
knew there was cause and effect, but was it A, B, C, or D, right? And
Right.
so you felt like food mapping clearly pinpointed that it was dairy for you. Within days of removing it, was like instant change.
Exactly.
Right.
Absolutely.
And then there were layers of it where there were some immediate things that helped the fatigue during the program improve. What were 1 or 2 things that you think helped you improve the fatigue during the program for you?
I was always drinking a lot of water to begin with, but not really understanding where that connection was. It was a lot easier to understand and tweak things where I needed to. I had some adrenal fatigue, which taking some of that to fix that definitely affected my overall fatigue. Even like my cortisol, I was stressed. I was stressed all the time, and I didn't even realize it because it just was so gradual. Now I'm just like, okay. Like not much really affects me the way it used to.
So literally, like at our interview, like 8 months ago, your pain level was down to very little. Fatigue, it was declining, and you were able to do more and more, resume some of your exercising activities.
Right.
And then you felt like you were making some dietary changes that were making big impacts, like with the water, specific foods that were causing a problem. And then now you're talking about some of the hormonal changes. You started implementing some things with your hormones. So in the program, I tell people that it's 2-month online program, and there's some changes that you'll see immediately, and there are some changes that will marinate and mature over time. And one of them is going to be hormone results. So today I really want to answer the question for people is, well, are these results that you experienced, were they sustainable, and did they get even better or worse? And then number 2, what happened with your hormones as you went through the following year? So first question is going to be, were the results after the program sustainable? Where are you now with those results, with your pain, with your fatigue?
They're absolutely sustainable. I took a couple supplements I'm still taking to help with the hormones. Well, I was doing it for, 6 to 8 months. I was feeling better. I could tell certain times of the month there was improvements. And I kind of was like, well, I feel better, but I don't really know without retesting my hormones what's really happening. And then when I retested my hormones, I was like, holy cow. Like it was not what I expected, because I was like, okay, maybe I'll see a little bit of change because this is going to be gradual. But because it had been 6 to 8 months when I had retested, I was like, I was shocked. I mean, like that was like a happy day for me, because
what shocks you? Well, first of all, but you know what's cool though is that number 1, you could retest your hormones. Number 2 is you even know what the hell it means, and number 3, you even can compare before and after and realize the difference between the data. This is like skill sets that doctors don't even have,
right,
on any of those 1, 2, or 3. Right. So what did you notice that was different? What was the holy cow in your new hormone results?
Well, the big thing for me was the cortisol, because my cortisol was really high at night, really high in the morning. I wasn't sleeping because my brain wouldn't shut off. I was constantly stressed about any given thing. I was estrogen dominant, so I had more estrogen than I should have. I didn't have enough progesterone. My testosterone was low. So I made some changes, and I'm like, all of it like corrected itself. And I just, like I said, I was shocked when I got it. I was like, okay, what's going to happen? Am I going to be upset? And I was shocked. I was shocked. I didn't know what was going to happen when I retested. So,
you know, what's funny here is that everything in your symptoms was improving, including all your low testosterone symptoms. We know what we're talking about, ladies. So including your low testosterone symptoms, all those symptoms were improving. And yet you were like scared that your results weren't going to reflect that. Is that what this is? Like you didn't really trust your own body?
Right. I was like, is this really going to show up? Like, I feel like, because for so long, even before the program, it's like, do I feel okay? Do I not? And I feel like things gradually got worse. And it's like, is it really bad? Is it not? Like you're kind of trying to judge on something that has no measure by how you feel until you get those concrete results. And, you know, like I said, I was excited. I was like, I was shocked and I was happy.
So question, what does it feel like to have cortisol no longer shooting through the roof at night?
I sleep amazingly. Sleep is not a problem for me. I love going to bed when it's time. And
nice.
You know, I'm not tired during the day. Like I don't have that, you know, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock crash that I used to have. You know, I used to wake up and I'd be stressed. I'd think about anything and it would stress me out. And now I'm just like
waking up refreshed.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is you mentioned that you had really extremely high estrogen dominance. And what do you think are some symptoms that already have improved because as a result of all these estrogen levels dropping back down towards normal?
And this was something I noticed for a long time, not realizing my PMS was bad. I mean, like 2-3 days before I was supposed to get my period, it would be like stress, crying, every little thing would, you know, set me off. And now I'm like, I know I'm supposed to be getting my period, but I'm not moody. So what's like,
the rest of your family thanks you.
It's like, that's what my boyfriend had told me. He goes, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. So, and, you know, that was something that's been a huge change that I've noticed. And, you know, everything's regular and everything runs smoothly. And it's just normal.
Well, and then the other thing is, what's the tangible result of you had really low testosterone levels before, and those are improving. What do you think tangibly from a day-to-day basis has changed as a result of improving testosterone levels for you?
My workouts are better. You know, I don't have the anxiety and the depression that I didn't realize I had. And now like seeing the improvement, it's like, wow, I was really in the dumps, you know?
Well, that's what a lot of people don't realize, that testosterone, low testosterone in women and men as well, in women is associated with severe anxiety.
Right.
And then the second thing you already mentioned is a lot of people don't link low testosterone in women with lack of results from exercise. So you can exercise, you're up the wazoo, but you ain't building muscle and you ain't burning fat. And guess what? Nobody's bothering to look at your hormone balance. Right. And one of the reasons can be low testosterone or abnormal levels of testosterone. That could be the issue.
Right.
I find that it's interesting. Like a lot of times when we work with men on hormones is that, you know, male hormones tend to recover quicker in a lot of ways, but you can literally see if a guy's working out and their testosterone levels improves, you can literally see muscle tone return back to their body, like, and their muscles are stronger and they're lifting more weight. I know you work out a lot. Have you noticed that from an exercise performance standpoint that things that have been changing for you the past 6 months?
Yes, absolutely. Because like I said, it was a gradual decline. And it just got worse and worse. You know, I couldn't hold a weight in my hand. It got to the point where simple things were difficult. And now I'm getting back to that. You know, it's slow, it's gradual, but, you know, I'm not running a race here. And I just feel good about it. I can do it. So I don't have the pain in my wrists that I had. So yeah, there's definite improvement. So,
well, you know, one of the things people don't realize is that testosterone is a hormone, but it's also related. It can stimulate the bone growth hormones. So the bone repair hormones, a lot of that is stimulated by levels of testosterone as well. So women with low testosterone can have trouble with building bone and repairing bone. So imagine when you're working out, exercising, you're getting injured, like what affects tendon healing, muscle growth, bone healing. Testosterone is a hormone that has a lot to do with it. And not to focus on testosterone, but you also know that vitamin D plays a role in this, thyroid plays a role in this, your digestion plays a role in this. All those pieces are like basically aligning in the stars for you now. So congratulations.
I'm happy. Thank you.
A lot of people have the question, and you're here to answer that question today is number one, are these results real? And number two, are they sustainable? Does life continue to get better and better? Like, for me, that's like something like, that's the difference to me. A lot of people like, can I just come see you for an appointment? And I'm like, no, I'm teaching you a skill. If I do my job right, at the end of these 2 months, you're going to learn how to think like me so you can troubleshoot through this for the rest of your life. Not that you're dependent on someone like me for the rest of your life. So there's a difference. Like, so my question for you is that, did I do my job right?
Absolutely. I'm to the point where like, I will go to my physician, and thank God I have a very good physician that will work with me. And I will say, I want this, this, and this tested. And, she'll be like, well, maybe we should do, and I say, you can do whatever you want, but I'm not changing what I'm doing because I know what I'm doing and I'm going to continue to do it. And she's very good about that, luckily. So sustaining this is not a problem. Once I got my hormone results after I retested, there was a couple tweaks I had to make, which to me were very simple. I'm like, okay, that's easy. So, and I will continue to do that until I retest again.
So I think some key takeaways here is that number one, you absolutely need to test your hormones, know when and how and what the right testing is. Number two, you need to learn how to understand these hormone patterns because your physicians certainly don't. And then number three is implement everything that you've learned so you get results. So reinforces everything that you're doing. So that number four, you can gain self-confidence and kick some ass.
Right. Yep. And that's how I feel. So.
That's the secret. I love it. Thank you, Pamela. That's it. That's a wrap. Thank you for letting us have a follow-up to where you are now.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I love the fact that today on Pamela's interview of where is she now, we really defined the formula for success for autoimmune turnaround. And when you look at her decrease in pain still at 0, her increase in activity with her exercise tolerance, her ability to perform her best in her career as a teacher, and an improvement in her personal life with improved sleep and attitude and mental health. How does she achieve all this? And for me, I think that hormones definitely was a huge part in this. And that's why I wanted to do this follow-up like 9 months later, because hormones continue to get better over the next 9, 10, 12 months. And hormones continue to change the rest of your life. So I think to me, one of the winning formulas that Pamela is demonstrating is number one, you got to get your hormones tested and know how to do it properly. Your doctors don't. Number two, you got to learn what these patterns of hormone imbalances are that are triggering autoimmunity. Yourself, you learn because you can't depend on somebody else. They don't know. Number three, learn what the supplementation lifestyle changes are so you can implement like mad. And then number four, keep implementing so you get results, because results is what really reinforces and makes it easy for you to continue doing what you're doing. So that's the winning formula to kicking ass with hormone balance so that you continue to have sustained autoimmune turnaround. And if you want to learn more about how we do that, join our Facebook group, Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally. And we have a program to turn around hormones naturally. We also have a program to transform autoimmune disease naturally. Check out our Facebook group. Thanks, everybody. If you feel like someone else could benefit from learning about this or hearing Pamela's story, go ahead and put their name in the comment section, because they may not listen to you, they may not listen to me, but they might listen to Pamela's results. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.